Hello, and welcome to the channel. Today we'll be doing a Predecessor hero difficulty tier list. This is aimed at new players, people just getting into the game. You know, your friends say, hey, hop on, try this new game out. You're like, oh, it looks kinda cool, sure, I'll give it a try. What's a nice easy character for you to play? You know, what's something that you could just kind of jump right into, tell your friend who's never played a video game before, your Amish friend Ezekiel, be like, hey Ezekiel, you know, hop on and try out some Greystone maybe. You know, a nice easy character. You know, I'd even put Gideon up here before Greystone. Nice simple, you know, you got your abilities. You got your movement, a nice steal even. I'd put a nice steal up there. Just very straightforward, direct, kind of very simple. They play themselves out. I would even put Chimera up here. To the grandma, you could say, hey, go Grammys, hop on. We need a fifth. Play some Chimera, you know. I'd put Grux up here too, except maybe I'd put Grux. Grux is kind of a grandma character, if I'm being honest. And those are looking pretty grandmotherly. Maybe now let's move on to the easy category. I'd say Sparrow's pretty easy. Only thing that makes her a little not grandma friendly is that she doesn't really have a good mobility way to get out. So you can kind of die a lot, which isn't the best. A nice another easy character. I feel like our Gadgets, she's pretty easy. Nice, simple, straightforward. Kind of does what they want to do. I'd say Murdoch is pretty easy, you know, straightforward. Carry. Drongo, pretty easy. Kira's maybe a little more medium, I'd say. More medium difficulty. I'd say Morgesh is pretty easy. I'd say Bellica's a nice medium. Decker, pretty easy medium. I think her stun is a little medium difficulty. I wouldn't say it's easy. I'll put her nice at the top of medium. Countess, kinda hard to play. For your new player, you know. Countess is a little tricky. Crunch is kinda hard, maybe more of a medium. Play Crunch is either medium or kinda hard. He's kinda got a lot of comboing and things you gotta learn to do. Feng Mao, I'd say he's pretty medium difficulty. You know, he's just kind of your average flank. Howitzer, low-key's kinda hard with your mine boop and your abilities. They're kinda hard. Narbash, I'd say he's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Kalari, she's pretty difficult. Maybe even one trick. Maybe even a one trick. Muriel, I'd say Muriel's kinda hard to pull off well. FaZe seems pretty easy if I'm being honest. Rampage, I'd put him at a pretty medium difficulty. Revenant, it's kind of a easy, simple, straightforward character. He's just not very good. Like he's kind of easier to play, but you will get beat. Richter's kinda hard. Maybe even difficult. Hitting that Richter hook, I would say, is difficult. Sereth, I'd say she's kinda hard to play. Sevarog, kinda hard to play. Shinbi, I think Shinbi's kinda hard to play. Faye's kind of medium, maybe even kinda hard. Twin Blast's pretty medium. Xeris is kind of medium. I'd say maybe medium or kinda hard. Wraith, kind of a one-trick character. You kind of want a one-trick Wraith. Say Iggy and Scorch is pretty medium difficulty. Quang is kinda hard, maybe medium. I'd say he's kinda hard, a little more intricate. Argus, pretty medium difficulty, and I'd say Grim is kinda hard. Follow yours truly. And if I were to put Aurora on this list, I'd say Aurora is either medium or kinda hard to play. So yeah, if you're just like a new player, don't really know what the hell you're doing, or if you're looking to get your buddies to play, you're like, gee, what should they pick? They suck. These guys are absolutely have toes for fingers and ears for eyes. Point them towards, the Gideon, the Steel, the Greystone. It's pretty easier characters. These guys are all pretty easy, feels like. These ones are a little more medium difficulty. Gotta have a little more panache to pull them off. These guys are kinda hard. Richter, I'd say it's difficult to hit those hooks, but he's very good. And then these are kind of like your one-trick characters. Yeah, I guess this is the tier list. Maybe I'd even move Countess down to difficult. To play her well is kind of difficult, I feel like. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good to me. How difficult the character is to play. Yeah, I guess comment down below who you think's difficult to play, and would you let your grandma play Gideon? I probably would. I'd say, yo, Peepaw, hop on the Grux, homie, we need a fifth. Load up some Brawl, get Mamaw on the Chimera, and get little Timmy on the Greystone, 3-year-old nephew cousin, and you'll be ready to go. Yeah, that's the tier list. Thank you, and see you on the next episode.